Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bobcats offense will have the ball first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking left. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's going to let it go. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Holman. Looking deep. Got a man in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Cavazos. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Fakes to grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think that
breaks into the open.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. There he goes. Touchdown, North Texas. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the quarterback hauled up 2 and sacked at the 12. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air, it's Holman. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll throw it. Fakes to grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Bobcats will have it first and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. North Texas to the line with 1.5 miles to go on third down. Back to throw, it's Holman. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Offense working from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set. 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Now the toss. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. And some room to work. It's a seam wide open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Mean Green after that last run. Why not go back to the well? To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Holman. On target to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. Gets it out fast. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete to the left. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson.
Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for a man, it's Holman. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
And the Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
He's going to run it. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. North Texas will have to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Catch in the middle, it's Cavazos. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Bobcats in the hurry up.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Rice is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 27 over Toledo. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it. There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that is what is so dangerous about this quarterback. Not only can he hurt you with his arm, but, man, he can hurt you with his legs. And he shows you the speed on that play. Wow.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Under fire. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Holman. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. North Texas started this drive in the shadow of its own end zone, but now they've moved out, got a little... Touchdown, North Texas! They take the lead with the 6.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Mean Green. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time and even better this time around. He'll pitch it. Oh, got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, North Texas. Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
The option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. And it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the move. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself, finding open areas. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's wrestled to the ground. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to pass. It's Holman. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. North Texas will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
The give to the back. He's loose at the 15. He's running free down the middle. The 40. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 22 over Northwestern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quickly complete. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. North Texas will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front, dude.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cavazos. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Ohio! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can... Turning it on! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. On the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the move. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Coming out with it, it's Rowe. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Give to the running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, North Texas. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. So this offense can capitalize off the desperate fourth down attempt and failure, and they can pad their lead. A first down run on the doorstep. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rowe. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching